Hello everyone, once again welcome back. Today we are going to continue with Gezira irrigation scheme. In the last chapter we talked about the roles of Gezira irrigation scheme. In today's lesson we shall look at the problems, the roles of the tenants at the scheme. In case you are new, you can subscribe, or you can even send us an email at elearning@ashebe.net, or you can contact me on 0708 990034. In this lesson we shall look at problems faced by Gezira irrigation scheme, solutions to the above problems, the roles of the government on Gezira irrigation scheme, and the tenants. Tenants are the same as farmers, researchers. Okay, tenants are the same as farmers, so we're going to look at the roles of the farmers or the tenants at the Gezira irrigation scheme. So first of all, we're going to look at the problems faced by Gezira irrigation scheme. We have crop diseases like black arm, leaf curl affect cotton. So some diseases like the black arm tend to affect huge numbers of cotton that is planted on the farm, since the farm is over 1,000 miles. So out of the 1,000 miles, in case 500 miles have been affected by black curl, so the output will be less. So these diseases have really affected the Gezira irrigation scheme production, hence resulting into financial depression by the farmers. So we have silting of canals leads to irregular emptying. Silting is the erosion of soil into the farm. So we have price changes or price fluctuation. Sometimes fluctuation means price changes, rapid, abnormally changing price in the selling industry, in the marketplaces. You tend to find that if cotton a kilogram has been sold at roughly 10,000, then maybe a financial crisis outfelt the country. You tend to find that the cotton will be sold at around 6,000 Uganda shillings, which will be a depression to the farmers, and this affects the irrigation scheme, since few capital will be earned to pay the tenants, and the farm to be maintained will require a lot of capital. So look at the shortage of labor during cotton picking. Since cotton picking is tiresome, shortage of labor is really a big problem. Look at competition. Stiff competition from other cotton producing countries like Ghana also produce cotton on large scale. So this has resulted into shortage of market for Gezira cotton, hence resulting into low costs. People suffer from waterborne diseases, e.g. bilharzia. Bilharzia is caused by snails, and as a result, the tenants, once they take this water, they are unable to work. They are suffering. They are ill. If you are ill, you cannot work, researchers. Okay, Mike, are we in class? Well, bilharzia is a disease caused by water snails, and it is a result of taking water which is not boiled, and since the farm is too big, there is no way. And if it has got over 1,000 tenants, not all water can be cooked at the same time for each tenant to take. So some tenants tend to resort to taking unboiled water, as well as putting their lives to risk, hence resulting into low productivity at the farm. A big problem faced by Gezira irrigation scheme. Now we shall look at the solution to the above problems. Michael, could you be with a solution with any point you think could really help us out? The solution to our problem, we may have one, I think, spraying of crops. Why do we spray crops? We spray crops with pesticides to kill the crop pests that destroy the crops. Okay, so in this we tend to find that farmers will get enough output, enough cotton, compared to when they have not sprayed the cotton, since the pests will be destroyed. As a result, this results into a high output. Dredging or emptying the canals to prevent silting. Fixing of minimum cotton prices through the government reducing on the costs of the cotton, as a result favoring the growth of cotton production in the irrigation scheme, and the output is also increased and percentages are increased. So ensuring good quality of cotton through providing good quality seeds As a result, this prevents the attacks from cotton. So we are going to look at the roles of the government, the Gezira irrigation scheme. As a government has to support other financial institutions, the low, younger, developing institutions. So the government has to provide water, control water supply through providing machines that control water to the crops. Since these crops sometimes they do not require a lot of water, they need minimum amount of water. So there must be need to bring advanced technology that can be able to take the amount of water needed by the crop at a particular time, to maintain facilities through maintaining facilities like roads to the tenants, places, building up facilities like granaries to minimize the cost of transportation. Now we shall look at even the roles of the tenants or the farmers. One, we know that they sow, they weed, they thin and pick cotton from the gardens, and the seeds which they sow must be provided by the government. They clear channels for irrigation. They remove residue plants and burn it to destroy the pests. So once the pests have attacked the cottons, so it's the roles of tenants to go and destroy all the affected plant species. They burn them to reduce continuous spread of diseases. Thank you very much for being a good learner and a good listener. We are going to look at the questions learner assessment today. In today's lesson, we have looked at the roles of the tenants, the farmers. So you'll give me some 2 roles. I know you're good researchers, you can research even more. You can tend to give me around 10. That would be good of you. I'll even award you very well. What are the problems faced by the Gezira irrigation scheme for marks? We shall look at what are the solutions to the above problems for marks. Thank you very much for loving us. We love you so much. It has been Teacher Emmanuel at your service. Thank you very much. Subscribe in case you are new for the new upcoming lessons. You shall be notified, and remember to turn on the bell. Whenever we post, you will be receiving a sound on your phone or tablet or PC. Thank you very much. You can contact us at elearning@shabi.net, or you can contact me on 0708 990034. God bless you. And don't forget to check out the playlist below for the recent lessons you have missed. We love you so much. God bless.